back. People, we're back. Live again. Not from New York City. Not from Paris, France. Thank goodness. We are in the Philippines. Can I get a P? Can I get an H? Can I get an I? An Lippi? N? E? Excuse me. Okay, and the last letter would be S. Philippines, baby! Ay, ay, ay. You know, so I'm dating this young lady, right? And she thinks I'm too young for her.
What?
She says, why don't you grow up? Oh my God.
That's how you understand what I said?
She's like, when are you ever going to grow up?
You think you're too young?
Listen, I think I am very grown up. I don't know what's her problem. I have no idea. Like the bob head, man. Bob head. Hey, Joseph, man, I just remembered you. Actually, I'm sorry. Are you home? Yeah, back home. Because I meant to look at the freaking gazelle. I got so much on my mind. You know what? I think I can look at it right now on the laptop. I was just thinking about that like an hour ago. How you doing, man? Big J's in the house. Yeah, I'm back home, dude. I got home, what was it, yesterday? Not last night, but the night before. Yeah, Tuesday night. Got home Tuesday night. It went pretty good too, man. It was only like 7 hours, which is like the best time. We did a I posted it to the community. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking for it. Community. Let me see. What was I gonna say? So what we do? We took. We went over to the bus stop. We took what's called a Grab. It's like Uber. You know what? You probably know Uber. They probably have that in France, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, we took a Grab. It's the driver ride share thing, whatever you call it, where people get a car and they work for a company and use their car like a taxi. Took that over to the bus station, got on a bus. Rosvita, did you feel the earthquake? No, man, I didn't feel anything shake. My friend over here, it was close to him. It was very close to him. Very, very, very close to him. But he's okay. I mean, I looked it up, and it's like the last 30 years, they've had about 1,000 pass away from earthquakes. Fatalities. I got to say the right stuff on YouTube, or they go crazy. The freaking. Anyway. Actress, lesbian, what the F, Rosvita. Did she put, oh, she did put actress, lesbian. Oh my gosh. I thought you were just like picking on her, dude. Oh man, that's funny. Actress, lesbian. Hey, she's loud and proud. She makes me proud. Rosvita makes me proud. She's loud and proud. She's She's not ashamed. You shouldn't be ashamed either. I mean, but it's like she's like, like me, just out there. You know what I mean? Hey, how's it going? What's up, Lippy? Lippy, Lippy, Lippy. I didn't know which name to pick, so I just chose all. Well, I like that one because, yeah, now I know all about you. You're an actress, you're Rosvita, and you're a lesbian? Let's see. Lippy says, you are home now. Yep, home. I got here, not last night, the night before. I did some lives yesterday. And this morning, yeah, I did them. Is it raining? Yeah, I guess it is raining. It's cool in here. Yeah, it's raining outside. Whew, cold. Turn that down. Oh, we have a visitor. I hope it's Santa Claus. Did you bring me something, Santa? Oh, this isn't Santa Claus. I thought you. Can you? Oh, hey.
Pwede. Bili lang muna ako sa Ed Market. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a young man. I don't know. Let's see. Rosvita. I was going to Joseph's gazelle. He put it on the community page. Ouch. So I'm trying to find it. A gazelle. His pet gazelle. Why is he smiling? He's happy to see me, of course. He's using your slippers. That's funny. Okay, channel. What the heck? Should have given him what? The cute ones. Yeah. The furry ribbons and all that. He would look cute with that. Is there a flood in your area like Ian? No. It just started raining. Ian's over near the mountain area up north, and I know they're getting a storm over that way. We get a lot of storms out here in the Philippines, and in the mountain areas, worse. Over here where I'm at, we don't get too many storms, but we did get that last one come over in this area, and they lost electricity for 3 days. But luckily I was up in Manila and I didn't lose electricity at all. Okay, so I'm looking for post. Okay, see the post. See the gazelle. Where's it at? Why am I not seeing it? I thought it was going to be in the post area. So he's got a flood over there, huh? No, over here where we're at, they very, very, very seldom will have much of that. If you're in an area where it's like raining, not raining. If you're like in an area where there's like rivers around you, close by to you, then that's where you're going to experience floods normally. In my opinion, if you're in the Philippines, choose your location wisely. And I should probably do a video about that actually, because I think that's pretty important. I just did a video about comparing province with the city. The province area with the city area. But I'll do. I just posted that one about an hour ago, and it's not in the. It's not in this area apparently. I'm looking. I'm looking for the gazelle, Joseph, but I thought it would be in my post area, but it's not in that area. Let me look at the channel and go over to the community. And okay, well, I should be able to find it this way. Yeah, I found it. Okay. I posted 5 days ago. Yeah, I remember you telling me. I got it here. Um, yeah, I'm not used to looking at these posts. So I figured it would just be in my post area, but it's not. Okay, I gotta understand YouTube better, apparently. Um, okay. Ooh, that's pretty. A pretty gazelle. Brown gazelle. There she is. Brown gazelle. I'll play the video here. Or is it image? Okay, it's an image. Okay. Um, dude, I was out earlier this morning, and I did a live, and we went to a festival, and there was this beautiful beagle there. It's in the video. Yeah. Um, he's a pretty gazelle. See his gazelle? That was his pet until mom wanted to get rid of it. The gazelle. Joseph, that's his pet. How I wonder how long they live. How old was. I'm gonna watch the video. Oh yeah, the one. It's a small part in that video. Got to remember, it's not too. I wouldn't say it's too exciting because I can't put a bunch of people in it. I just had a few people in there that I talked to. Yeah, a couple people that I talked to in there, and man, I wish I could have showed the parade and everything. But yeah, that was this morning. And see if I can do a comment or something on here. Text comments, details, comment, detail. Yeah, I'm not finding a way. I'm looking, I'll show you. I'm looking at the gazelle, and I was trying to figure out a way to comment, but I don't see a way here to comment in this. I'm on YouTube Studio to look at it. And I thought if I went in here and I went to post, it would show up in there. But it doesn't. All it shows is the ones that I've done, which I don't understand why it's not showing everybody's on here. So anyway, I have to figure it all out. I don't know, but I have it, baby, used to give it milk, then became aggressive at 3 years and after. Oh, okay. Rowan. Hello, Uncle Mikey. Long time no see. What's up, Rowan? How you doing, man? How are you? Aye. So, Let's see here. Yeah, I have to figure that stuff out. Did you guys have earthquake last night? Not here. It was over in Cebu area, close to my buddy. Who? Oh, that's pretty cool. But anyway, it was close to my buddy, and he's okay and everything. Um, it went over like to Iloilo too, and it went over to Bohol area and Leyte area and Cebu area, all in that area. But we're a few islands away from that area, so we didn't have any kind of tremble or anything like that. Nothing. But yeah, Joseph gave me an idea basically when I was talking to him that I'm gonna do a video about what I think is the best locations to live when you think about weather. I think, yeah, I guess based on weather, maybe storms and earthquakes, and even there's even volcanoes out in the Philippines too. Rowan says, I'm in Cebu. It was on BOGO. Yeah, I felt it bad for these people who died. Yeah, it was, it's probably going to be maybe about 100 is what I'm thinking. Right now they're saying about 70. Hello, what's up, Matt Strider? How you doing? Last night was crazy in Cebu. So you're in Cebu. Are you in Cebu City? Because my friend lives up there near Bogo, but he's okay and everything. He had to travel down to Cebu City, and he had to take some different roads and all that kind of stuff to get over to Cebu City. I thought someone is pranking that shake my bed. I'm in Cebu City. Well, I'll tell you this story. I was out on a big ferry, and I was going from Manila down to Cebu, which takes a long time on a big ferry to do that. But I don't like flying. So I took the boat. And I went to sleep. They had beds on the ferry. And in the middle of the night, it was about 3 in the morning, it was shaking the boat and woke me up. And I found out a couple hours later that it was an earthquake. So yeah, the earthquake woke me up while I was in bed on the ferry ship from the shaking from the boat. But you're in Cebu City, so how was everything there, Cebu City? I mean, did you see much damage? Good evening, by the way. You too, Magadang Gabe. Did you see much damage, and everybody's okay there, I guess? It's very rare that it's very rare that many people are going to be affected by these earthquakes. There was one, it was about 35 years ago. That was a big one, and there's about, that caused the most, fatalities. But most of the time, it's only maybe 10, 20, 40, 50, somewhere around there. But that one, about 30 years ago, it was about almost 5,000 fatalities in that one. Or 35 years ago. Yeah, about 35 years ago. Let's see. Also, some old churches started to fall there. I saw it online. Yeah, I saw some of that damage. I mean, Cebu City. Cebu City's huge. I stayed in Cebu City for a while, and yeah, it's a huge place. It's a nice place. I love it. But you're saying it's bad there in Cebu City? Yeah, you know, that was like I saw that video about the churches like all over the place on the church thing. We're used to earthquakes here in Northern California. Yeah, exactly. You know, to me, the scariest storm is over where I'm from in North Carolina, tornadoes. But, you know, they get a lot more like in the middle of the U.S. than they do over in North Carolina. The McDonald's in Bogo, the Jollibee, the church, and the ground is broken, like very broken so hard. You know, my friend didn't say, he's right there close to it, and he didn't say anything about damage at his place. Um, and he's got a brand new house and everything that he built. Huge and old Philippines capital back then was in Cebu. Yeah. Is Cebu in the center? Yeah, Cebu wasn't far from it. Um, you know, how many kilometers you think it is from Bogo? Basically, it was over by Bogo, which is at the top of Cebu Island. So Cebu Island is a huge island, and then there's Cebu City that's below Bogo, but I don't know how many kilometers that is. I say if you took a bus, it would probably take a couple hours to get from Bogo down to Cebu City. Rosevita actress lesbian says says Rowan, how many people died? Right now, it's they're saying 69 was the last number, but you know it's going to be probably close to 100. Unfortunately, it's Cebu. Yeah, yeah. Rosevita's friends over in Cebu. You know, I think, I personally think the earthquakes are like the lowest as far as, and I've never been in an earthquake though, so I can't really talk much about it. But I really think that's the lowest um, weather issue to hurt people. I mean, floods, man. If you look back at what do they call it, catastrophes, flood, I think would be your number one catastrophe. I know, like 30 plus. Yeah. Yeah, last number was 69, I saw. First they said dozens, now they're at 69. Let's see, most Catholics were there. More Catholics were there. Let's see. Oh, no, most Catholics were there. Um, I hope my girl is safe. She's safe. I'm sure she's safe. And there was uh, a kid. Let's see, 30 is a lot. I wonder why we didn't see it in the news. It's more than 30. From the earthquake because it was a small bag. From the earthquake because it was a small small bang. I even saw that guy who folded his arm. I didn't see that one. She's in some village area, so I think she's fine. Not many buildings to watch out. Yeah, and like I was saying not long ago, a lot of the buildings that they've been making for the last, I don't know, 20 years or whatever, they've been building them to withstand earthquakes. The design that they put on the buildings here in the Philippines. But the churches that they saw crumble were, like you said, old churches. Dumpster nachos. It was on the local channels. Yeah, you know, Katrina. You're talking about Hurricane Katrina. I remember that. That was over there in North Carolina. Flood brings mosquitoes. Yeah, definitely. All the rainy storms. Let's see. Roland says there's even a guy video the earthquake that they're building a tall hotel and they were in the wow. I changed the name because it was too long. uh, or at least you're advertising. Let's see. Direct to the point. Rosvita. Rosvita's a trip. I don't know now. I'm confused. LOL. Why? What do you mean you're confused? What are you talking about, Rosvita? What do you mean you're confused? Did you do any new videos, Rosvita? You know, I think you got rid of what you had. Should I just keep my old name? Actress, lesbian. I don't know. Let's take a poll. Should she be Rosvita, actress, lesbian, or should she just be Rosvita, lesbian? Or just Rosvita? Don't be confused. It's okay. Anybody? R for Rosvita, RAL for Rosvita, actress, lesbian, or just RL for Rosvita, lesbian? You got to vote. You got to vote for her name. Let's see. Rowan says all the things in my house is fallen, and some of them is broken. There's even a crack on our bathroom and bed. Our bathroom and bed. Crack in the bed? You know, I meant to look it up to see if you should like leave your house during an earthquake. I meant to look that up. I haven't looked it up yet. I'll look it up right now. Let's see what it is. I got my laptop, so I'll look it up right now. During an earthquake, should you walk out of your house? I know they recommend like getting under a table, protecting yourself in case something falls, stuff like that. I mean, I would think it's pretty scary to feel that. Were you scared, Rowan? Did it freak you out, man? When it happened? All the things in my house. Let's see. What kind of actress we talking about? Should you leave your house? Let's put leave your house to see what it says. It says no, you generally should not leave your house during an earthquake to avoid danger from fallen debris and collapsing structures. Safest action is to stay inside, drop, cover, and hold on under sturdy furniture or a table, and remain there until the shaking stops. Once the shaking is over, you should still move with care as the building may show signs of distress and there could be future falling debris. Yep, drop, cover, and hold. The best place is an open place. I think an open place would be good, you know, not to be around the walls. But if you had a table in that open place to get under to protect your like head is the main thing, Or, put something over your body, your head is good. Okay, the ceiling, not the bed. Okay, gotcha. That's what they teach us here in the States. Yeah, Max is over there in California where they have plenty of earthquakes. Rowan, I was in the road first because I thought my house was going to collapse because that was so very, 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 very. Yeah, and I heard it lasted a while too. Well, yeah, I mean, was it like 30 seconds? Because I think earthquakes don't last very long. I'll Google that to see what the average time of an earthquake is. Average earthquake in time. Let's see. We'll do it that way. Man, the big ones are like the 8.0 and up. I mean, that was about a 7. Average earthquake last how long? Small ones only seconds. Larger ones can last 10 seconds to several minutes. Let's see. That's so dumb to stay inside a big building collapsing. And I feel bad for my teacher that got hit by a rock from her house. Oh, this was in Cebu. Let's see. Teacher got hit by a rock from her house. I mean, I could see that from a tornado flying debris. That's not dumb, if you need to get cover. Yeah, because a lot of times they don't last very long. So it's like get the cover fast. Anywhere from tens of seconds, could go up to several minutes, but I think it doesn't say an average, but I think it would be probably close to maybe 20 seconds. So if you got 20 seconds, stuff happens. It's like, do you have time to even get outside? You're trapped like a rat. I just got a feeling that there's not many places that are going to collapse, but I don't know. What do y'all think? The collapsing building can tip over on you when you're outside. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I mean, if you're heading out the door, you're by the wall, right? And if it's only like 20 seconds, that's probably why they say not to do it. Let's see, on the top, if the building is very tall, that's why you get cover. Like 4 floors and above, I think you need to get out. I don't think you're going to have time to get out. And they recommend don't be in an elevator. So if you jump in an elevator, that could freaking come apart or something on you. And then you're like, whoa! Let's see. Our buildings here in Cali are most under earthquake code anyway now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying here. The stuff here in the Philippines, I heard they're built the same way under code. Let's see. Let me check it. That's what I've been told. I'm gonna check. Philippines building code for earthquakes. earthquakes. Let's see, national structure. Reinforced. See, the design is they reinforce concrete frames. Yeah, they've done a lot of new stuff. But I don't know when it started though. Oh, it looks like 1992. Yeah, so buildings 1992 and up, I believe. If it's older than that, you might need to worry. But according to somebody, if you have the big one, this is an expert, says the big one, it doesn't really matter. with the with the big one. What did you eat today for lunch? Okay, I did a video today, and I'm not putting it out yet. I put out one today about province and city life, but the one I did about food, I went out and I had a bunch of street food at the festival. Recorded that. That's what I had for lunch today. It was a bunch of street food from the festival. So that will come out eventually. That video. And then what I had for dinner today, I had street food for lunch, and I just had panda salt for dinner. That was it. Let's see. Only in Japan, I would be in a house when there is an earthquake. Oh, come on, Rosevita. That's not nice. Let's see. Cause the buildings to withstand the earthquake. Let's see. Pickle says, "Hi, what's up, Pickle? How you doing? Hello, it's been a while. You know, whenever somebody comes in, it's only been like maybe 4 days. I don't feel like it's been a while, but then there's some that's like freaking 6 months. I mean, not 6 months, 6 weeks or something like that. What it do, Mike? Hey, man, what's up? How's it going, Ray? Ray. Did you feel the earthquake? I didn't feel an earthquake here. I don't think Ray felt it either where he's at. Nah, he didn't feel an earthquake. I don't believe. Bye-bye, Uncle Maki. All right, Rowan, you take care, man. Yeah, not here, yeah. Yeah, you know, I've been here for 2 years, and I really haven't experienced bad stuff. I just haven't. Now, I think I have been lucky because, you know, being from Mindoro area, and we lost electricity. They got a storm out here, but I happened to be in Manila at the time. You know, I got lucky with that. Mark, what's up? How you doing, grandson? Matt Ryder says, Tagasanka. And Rosvita says, Manila was super safe. Yeah, Ray's over in, Cavite. Yeah, Cavite. Let's see. And Max is over in, Tagaytay. Yeah, Tagaytay, I'm sorry. which isn't too far from QT. Let's see. Max is over in California, and who else? Oh, Rosvita, she's over in India. Mark, where you from, man? Let's see. And Batman Echo. Oh, I did hear Ray. Ray, I heard about a volcano over there, though. You had some volcano action over that way. Love your live and BGC and the pretty girls. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Maybe they'll have the bridge built soon. Max. Who's Filipino her? Who's Filipino her? What are you talking about? Elizabeth. How you doing, Elizabeth? Who's Filipino her? What does that mean? Who's Filipino her? I don't know. Rosvita says, one of the oldest churches there collapsed. I saw it on the news. Yeah, like I said, old stuff like that, it's not built. It's not built for earthquake. But the newer stuff is built for earthquakes. And I just, if I had to guess, I would say I'd rather be in an earthquake than a typhoon. Which one would you rather be in?
What?
Earthquake or typhoon?
Me?
Yeah, talking to a Filipina here who's been here for all her life. Earthquake or typhoon? Which one would you rather be in?
Typhoon?
You'd rather be in the typhoon.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't been in danger.
I look at
Typhoon here.
you haven't been in danger with a typhoon here. Well, then you've been lucky. I think you had one though when you were younger.
Yeah, but I was safe.
But you were safe. But what about the earthquake though? You haven't been in any danger with an earthquake.
I haven't been in a big earthquake. That's the problem.
So you really haven't had to worry about either one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she hasn't
I don't
experienced
like
any of that.
earthquake. Earthquake may break your even the whole building. I don't like it. Typhoon, you only have to work a few hours.
Yeah, but the thing about an earthquake, it's only going to last like 20 seconds normally.
Yeah, but the damage is great.
And with a typhoon, man, that could be going on for hours.
The problem earthquake is from beneath the surface. The typhoon is from above.
Okay, let's see what people say here.
You can predict it easily, but
Yeah, I didn't experience too much from the mini eruption. So the eruption at the volcano was a mini eruption.
yeah.
No one died with that, right?
Huh?
No fatality.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Rosvita says one of the oldest. Oh yeah, churches collapsed. Typhoon. You'd rather be in a typhoon too, Rosvita? It's just heavy rain. I would say no. I would. Winds. Yeah, you could have some strong winds.
The only problem with typhoon is the strong wind. It's the stronger it is, the crazier it is.
And also you could have flooding.
Yeah, but earthquake, it told you, is underneath. So you don't know
I
how
know.
much damage
I know. I mean,
it leaves on the surface. And out.
the only problem is I've never been in an earthquake.
Babe, in typhoon, you can easily see the damage.
So I know you can see the.
But After the earthquake, sometimes it still left some,
let's see. Max
still
says,
left some
I don't mind the typhoon too much.
cracks
My house in the
down there.
province built with cement
You
and
know,
bricks.
down there.
Hmm.
It will leave you like big cracks, and then suddenly it's just gonna collapse.
I'm
You don't
picking.
know.
I'm picking. I'd rather be in an earthquake, but I have to be in one
Yeah.
to really make the call.
Trust me.
But
You'd rather
I
be
have a
inside.
feeling that 20-second earthquake is not going to be as bad as a typhoon. It's like a day. Earthquake makes the beef the bed vibrate fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ray's got a point. The bed will vibrate. You could have more excitement from the earthquake.
Crazy.
I'm a Wings of Redemption is back in the house. I'm a 500-pound man. I fear for my life. Do it. Karaoke girl.
Morning.
I need you.
Ayaw kasi.
I need to hear your advice.
Yeah, I'm an expert.
You're an expert. Okay. 500-pound man who fears for his life.
500 pounds.
Man that fears for his life. What's your advice?
Tips for his life. Why? Hypertension.
Okay, she says why. Why do you fear for your life? Let's see. Ray in the Philippines. There's been a couple of smaller earthquakes here. Not bad. You know, someone told me there was an earthquake here when I was here. I didn't feel it at all. So you could say I've been in an earthquake, but I didn't feel anything. So actually, no, I was on an earthquake in that boat. Now I remember. I forgot I was out on the boat. There was an earthquake. But that woke me up. And that's how long it lasted. It was like 10 seconds. It woke me up, and that was it. Elizabeth, so she asked you why redemption. Why do you fear for your life? I'm waiting for his answer. Elizabeth says, I'm sleepy, but I don't want to sleep. 500 pounds. Elizabeth says,
You have to fight.
500 pounds is a lot, is what Elizabeth says. What she says.
500 pounds.
She says it's crazy, is what she actually said. That's Elizabeth. I'm waiting for redemption. Okay, redemption says because please troll me online because people troll me online. You fear for your life because people troll you online, maybe? That's what I'm thinking.
Troll?
Yeah, people troll you online. Do you have a where do they troll you? I mean, like you have how do they troll you? Need more context. What's up, Ozzy? How you doing, my brother? My brother from the same mother. No, just kidding. Not the same mother. Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I need more trolls. Dude, Ray, you should just retire, man, and just enjoy your life, man. That's what I would do if I didn't have to worry about making any dollars. I would just retire and just have a good time, bro. That's what I was doing before I had to worry, and then I had to start my YouTube channel. Let's see. Redemption says, I used to be famous when I was 20. Now people hate me. When you were 20? When you were 20, you used to be famous, and now people hate you. Is this a riddle? Dude, you know, you should be like at that age where who cares about other people? I mean, I'm like so freaking old. I'm like enjoying my life, bro. That's what it's all about. When you get old, enjoy your life. Don't try to be the president of the United States or a senator or whatever, you know, especially if you got the money. Let's see. Elizabeth says, why? Uh, Redemption. People judge me for stuff I said when I was 20. I'm 38 now. When you were 20, what you said. Oh, you're only 38. Oh, okay. You're still a young man then. Ray says, I have fun making content. Make lots of new friends. Well, there you go. If that's what you love doing, man. Rosevita said, what's up, Ozzy? Um, Redemption says, my address is on the internet. People send me stuff. Wow. um, Dude, uh, I think you need like an advisor, man. You need to get like meet with somebody, like professional help kind of thing, you know, because we're a bunch of regular Joes in here. Haven't seen you in a minute. In a minute. I need a friend. Ray says, I don't need money. I get by on my looks. Guapo. Aku. Let's see. Redemption says, I'd be happy with one friend. Bro, anybody else in here um, need a friend? Like, I mean, I've had other people like that, you know, like, hey, I need a friend, you know, but um, and if there's somebody else in here that really, really needs a friend, hook up with Wings of Redemption, man, because I think he really, really needs a friend, you know. I wish I had enough time to spread myself around, but my girlfriend gets jealous as it is. Let's see. Uh, how's the love life, Ray? I know we haven't talked much about the love life. It's been a while since we really talked. You did your trip, and I was on my trips and everything too. Uh, let's see. Redemption says, "Look here, look, listen, stop giving advice you know nothing about." Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Don't listen to me, bro. Get some professional advice. That's my advice. Don't listen to that, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. My girlfriend gets jealous because Wapo Echo. Oh, so you got a girlfriend now. I know last time you ended things with that other one. So, new girlfriend. Da 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 da. Any, you know, oh yeah, yeah. I was going to bring up game, but I don't think people are ready for a game yet. So let's see how the weather is. It's supposed to be raining outside. Yeah, a little bit of rain. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, the whole friend thing would come in handy though. Da, 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 da. Where's Rosevita at? Hey, that's a good friend right there. I'll hook you up with Rosevita. Same girlfriend. We've been separated for a bit. Oh, you got back with her while she works on her issues. She's better now. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Interesting, bro. Interesting. Well, well, I hope, yeah. Um, hope it all goes wonderful. Reginald says, Wings, you're still young. You will find some loyal friends. Yeah, you are young, bro. Yeah, exactly. You're so young. Let's see. Not making fun of you, that's for sure. Let's see. Roselle? I think that's Roselle. Sanchez, hi back. Did the earthquake hit your house? Roselle, no, 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 no. It did not hit the house here. Felt nothing from an earthquake in the Philippines. You know, I mean, Philippines is a pretty big country, even though it doesn't look big, but it is pretty big. But yeah, now that I think about it, I guess people in about maybe 20% of the Philippines felt it. 15, maybe 10 or 20, probably 10 to 20% of the Philippines did, yeah. So that is a pretty high number, I guess. Um, let's see. Redemption, looking for a good friend. Anybody that needs a good friend? You'll see her soon on upcoming live stream. Oh, that's cool. It hit my house. Roselle Sanchez says it hit my house. Oh, where are you located at, Roselle? You in Cebu too? I know we have another person here that was in Cebu. Elizabeth says, but I got to go. Okay, take care, Elizabeth. What you guys doing?
We bought some Milo.
Bought some Milo?
Yeah.
The milk?
No, chocolate.
Oh, the chocolate. Oh,
Powdered.
that's right.
I'm still a baby.
Yeah, you're a baby. Redemption, you ought to come talk to the baby over here. Let's see. Razul says houses are collapsing. Many people died, and lucky it's not strong here. Yeah, where? Where are you at? Yeah, we'll do game if I get enough people interested in it. Oh, you're in Cebu too. Okay. Cebu City? Let's see. Where are the houses collapsing at? I've got a friend up there near Bogo, so where it happened. He said, he didn't have any big issues. Simbahol, I think maybe. Houses are collapsing. Oh, over in Bohol. Yeah, there's a lot of. I've been over to Bohol and Cebu, and over in Bohol tends to be a lot of older stuff over that way, so that would make sense. There's no really big city over there besides that one near the bottom, and I can't think of the name of it. But everything's like old down there. It's not newer like Cebu, because what they did was start building the stuff stronger to withstand earthquakes. Look at the news. Yeah, I've been checking stuff out, but I'll look some more and look at Bohol, because I haven't really seen Bohol stuff. I've probably watched maybe 4 videos so far. As far as fatalities, they're saying it's close to 70 right now. It's heartbreaking for people to lose their homes though, like that. It's very heartbreaking. But it's good. You're safe, Rizal. Is your house damaged?
Hindi. Sigla lang na sila kung lata. Bagsak kong campaign na to.
Yeah, I mean, it went over to also over the Iloilo, Negros Oriental, over that way. That's good. Said nope, it's not damaged. That's good. It was strong, yeah. Yeah, I know. It was about a 7, 6.9 or 7, and I heard it lasted a while too. You know, I didn't hear exactly how long it lasted, but since they said it lasted a while, I'm thinking maybe a minute. I don't know what your thoughts are, because nobody else has told me. But since they said it lasted a while and most earthquakes are only like 10 or 20 seconds, I'm guessing maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. I know it had to be scary though. So I'm gonna ask. I'll ask this, Roselle, and anybody else. Would you rather be in a typhoon or an earthquake? I actually picked. I'd rather be in an earthquake than a typhoon. But so far, everybody said they'd rather be in a typhoon than an earthquake. More deadlier, earthquake or typhoon? Ozzy says he'd rather be in an earthquake too than the typhoon. So I think we have 2 and 2, I believe. I'm not counting my girlfriend's answer. Never mind. Nothing. Which is more deadlier, a typhoon or an earthquake?
What do you... Girlfriend's wrath.
Ow, girlfriend's wrath is the worst. Probably. Typhoon or an earthquake? Okay, about to find out the answer here. Well, okay, here we go. The deadliest 4 disasters. Number 1 was the China floods in 1931. It took out 4 million people. Then the 1887 Yellow River flood. That's also over there in China. That took out 2 million people. And then there was a cyclone, which I think is like a typhoon. Anybody know? I think a cyclone, typhoon is similar. Hurricane, all that similar. I know typhoons go this way, hurricanes go that way. I don't know what the difference with the cyclone is. But anyway, cyclone took out 500,000 people. And now there's a number 4 was an earthquake over in Haiti. I remember this, 2010. Yeah, 2010. Earthquake in Haiti took out 316,000 people. Let's see, 20. Yeah, that 20. Let's see what that did. I remember that too. That was pretty bad too. Tsunami. 2011.
Yung isa na lang kayong gamitin ko, i-like mo na lang yung mahabang.
Remember the one from Indonesia? I think that was before that one. That tsunami took out almost 20,000 people. That was over in Japan. the 2011 one. But I remember that other one, Indonesia, I think that was worse. I'm gonna look and check it out. So 20,000 people from the 2011 Indonesia. Oh, maybe it was the same. 2011. I went from Japan. Okay, there was the tsunami at the Indian Ocean, took out 220,000 people. That's the one I was thinking about, Ozzy. That was back in 2004. 2004 was that one. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's see if we can get. Okay, after the Haiti earthquake, there was another earthquake over in China, took out about 300,000 people. Another earthquake took out about 300,000 people in Turkey. Then there was a cyclone, 300,000, another cyclone, and then another earthquake, about 200-something thousand. So earthquakes can be pretty bad, but definitely floods. The top three were floods and a cyclone. And I'm gonna look up the definition of cyclone because I'm not really too familiar with cyclones. I'm assuming maybe it's the same as a typhoon. Let's see. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Okay, take care. Good night, Sanchez. Okay, hurricanes form in the North Atlantic and Northeast Pacific. Cyclones form in the Indian and South Pacific Ocean. And then there is typhoons. Okay, typhoons are Northwest Pacific Ocean. So there's the difference. There's hurricanes, cyclones, typhoons, and tropical cyclone. So it's all depending on the region that they happen. So the overarching scientific term for all the storm systems is tropical cyclone. So hurricane, cyclone, and typhoon are all tropical cyclones. So, learning something today. South Pacific and the Indian Ocean. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, but flood is definitely the biggest thing. And even over in the U.S., I think the number one thing was flood back in Pennsylvania. It was like Johnsonville or something like that. Johnson floods in Pennsylvania, I remember. So, but yeah, I mean, when you look at that number, the top two took out 6 million people. And that was floods in China. Of course, a lot of people in China. And then the third thing was the cyclone over in Pakistan, which has a lot of people there. Over in Bangladesh, there's a lot of people there. So 500,000. And I have to find out more about this earthquake in Haiti. I mean, the other earthquakes, they had a lot of people in those areas too. Apparently, 2010 Haiti earthquake. Let's see how strong it was. 2010 Haiti earthquake. assuming that might be the strongest one, but it does depend on where are people at when it happens. It was a wow, it was only a 7.0. I mean, that's what we had over here was a 7.0. But it was close to the capital, and which is over by, it's called Port-au-Prince. See how many people live in that area. Over 1 million. I mean, I'm sure Cebu City has a lot of people too, but it wasn't as close as this one. Okay, so, you know, I'll basically say, I mean, earthquakes can be very damaging. I'm looking at the pictures of stuff on this Haiti earthquake and everything. Yeah, but it happens so quick, and it's gone. I'd rather be in something so quick that's gone than something that takes a long time. And floods, you know, is much higher numbers on the floods. DK, what's up? How you doing? Good morning, my man. We're talking about storms and stuff right now. So yeah, I mean, basically, I think the lesson we've learned here is all these things can be very horrific, but still, earthquake is so fast, and I mean, the floods have definitely have the highest number of fatalities. DK, question for you. Which one would you rather be in, an earthquake or a hurricane or typhoon? Typhoon, hurricane, cyclone, basically. So we learned that there's cyclones, there's hurricanes, and there's typhoons, and basically all of them are tropical cyclones. We've been taking a poll. Right now, it's pretty close on the numbers. I don't know exactly, 2 and 2 or something like that. I'm not counting the girlfriend. If I counted her answer, it might be 3-2, I think. You'd rather be in a hurricane. Okay. All right, then. Cyclones is the winner. Let's see. Reginald says, working late here from my laptop at home. I am a boss. Sweet, man. What kind of stuff you working on? Do. I know we have to, if we're going to do a game, we need at least 2 people. And I know a lot of people in here might be listening. They might not be able to play a game. They might just be working on stuff and not listening. But let's go down the list here. I mean, other stuff, cyclone, earthquake. Okay. So, yeah. I'm surprised volcanoes not on here about something. Let's see, my office is at the Winsome Tower. I work at the U.S. company, at a U.S. company. Oh, okay. Yeah, over there in that video I did was Winsome Tower. Is that the same as, what was it called? That tower, it had a W on it, but I don't think it was Winsome. I think it was Westland. I think it was called Westland. I can't recall. Do-do-do-do. Yep. Do-do-do. It's located at Emerald Avenue. Okay. I think you passed behind the block. Yeah, I went all over the place over there, so yeah, and it's amazing how many malls they got in that area. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at this list of disasters and stuff, and it's, I mean, it's all just bad stuff. All of it is. But I really do, over in the U.S., in North Carolina, we have hurricanes, we have tornadoes and stuff like that. I mean, freaking tornadoes are just out of control things that just, it's hard to escape one of those. But I guess same thing with earthquakes too. David says, you know what? I was at the farmer's market today and I saw a guy who looked so similar to you, I thought it was you. Maybe it was Adam Sandler. Someone told me I look like Adam Sandler. And I've been told like Nicolas Cage too, a long time ago when I was in the Army. But anyway, Navy woman, what's up? Hey, Sir Ray? Hey, Sir Ray? Hi, host Mike. Okay. Ray, are you talking to Reginald? Let's see. David Kenneth says, no, you dress better than Adam Sandler. Ray in the Philippines is here. I think he's gone. I think he was here, but I don't think he's here. Navy woman. I was surprised. He said he got back with his girlfriend. Hello, Aziz. Man, I would just enjoy the single life myself. But as long as he's happy, that's the main thing. I have no idea. I don't know anything about his girlfriend. Let's see. You look more like Kevin Costner. Oh my gosh, Ozzy. I'm hoping I'm still around here when you come over here to the Philippines. So I want to try to meet up with you. Do you have any regrets in your journey as a dad? Yeah, and I was about to mention David. David said you're going to Switzerland. David's going to Switzerland, man. That's going to be a cool trip. Reginald said he. Okay. Do I have any regrets as my journey as a dad? I'm thinking about that. You know, over my life, basically, you learn, right? You learn things, and I wish I knew what I know now, and I could go back and be a dad from the very beginning. Because if I could do that, I would understand a lot more about what happens in life. So I wish I wish I was just more intelligent, basically. And all the things that I've learned over my lifetime. And the thing is, talking to young people, it's good to basically try to get some knowledge from those older people. Is it true that no parent is perfect? It's true that no people are perfect. No one's perfect. Definitely not a parent, not a child, not nobody. Nobody's perfect. Yep. Do you want to talk about your parents? Is that why you're bringing this up? I mean, talk about. I don't think I want to talk about my parents kind of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. My mom, she's one of my best friends as far as that goes. And my daughter is my best friend. My daughter and my mom are, yeah, two of my best friends. Let's see. David says, I'm going to be a dad and I am nervous now. You're going to be a dad, huh? Congratulations. And when's the baby due? I remember you talking about a girlfriend before. I think y'all are staying together, I believe. And I mean, that's awesome, bro. Next year, January. Okay. So. And yeah, I remember you said your girlfriend. I don't know if it's the same one. It's your boss. Your boss was your girlfriend. I don't know if it's the same girlfriend though. But you told me at one time you had a boss that was your girlfriend. Hardly 3 months. Yeah, it's not far away. I mean, congratulations. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, the best thing in my life has been having a child, I can't think of anything better than that, really. Let's see, that was when I was like 19. Oh, okay. So it's a different one then. I assume that must be a different one. Not still with her. But yeah, I mean, you got my Instagram on here if you need to talk to me about any kind of, parenting stuff. Heck no. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's my answer. Ozzy's older than me. He might have a better answer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, that's awesome, bro. So I don't know if you have a girl or boy. I had a girl, and if you have a boy, though, I can adopt. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't mind having a boy too. Thank you, Aziz. By the way, yeah, but just try to have as much knowledge as you can about stuff. You know, yeah, and it's not just on being a parent kind of knowledge. It's just understanding people and understanding everything. You know. Yeah, exactly. Ozzy's got 3 kids. My girlfriend was almost certain it's a girl, but it's a boy. Sweet. She probably, let me guess. She wanted girl. And did you want a boy and she wanted a girl? Or it didn't matter? And I have a grandson and a daughter. Oh, that's Ozzy, not me. Yeah, I don't have any grandkids. Yeah, granddaughter. He said granddaughter. So, okay, 2 little ones and 3 big ones. 2 boys and a girl and a granddaughter and grandson. That's awesome, Ozzy. Oh, this one here is a mudslide and flood over in Venezuela. Took out about 20,000 people. I don't really care actually, but I low key wanted the first child to be a boy, honestly. Low key. Let's see. I'm back eating lunch. Hey, Joseph. Yep. What you having for lunch today, bro? Yikes. Just nervous, man. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's got advice about the nervousness part because when I look back at whenever we were having a kid, I'm trying to remember. I wasn't nervous, but since you brought that up, what are you nervous about? Then maybe that will help. What's the nerve? Where is the nervousness coming from? If you want to talk about it. Let's see. Joseph says steaks, beans, and fries. Whoa, dude! I should have went to your place. uh, Ozzy says, "And the older I get, reminds me of Alan Jackson song. He says, "And the older I get, the more thankful I am that I had kids. Wish I had more." Yeah, yeah, they're awesome, man. I mean, in my situation, I can't really feel that way, Ozzy, because of financially. But yeah, I think if you're strong financially, I would feel the same way. And the stronger you are financially. I see so many times over here in the Philippines, a lot of the people that have kids are the ones that are not strong financially. And, it makes me feel bad for the kids. Reginald says it's gotten quiet there. It's gotten quiet there. It's got quiet there. Oh, by the way, my girlfriend is fine. That's coming from Rosvita. Rosvita says her girlfriend is fine. I knew she was. I mean, When you look at Cebu Island, I'm gonna assume that that Cebu Island probably has, let's see, 2, 4, 10, let's say 10 to 15 million people. And if only 100 people don't make it, you know, out of what I say, 10 to 20 million people, anyway. Yeah. Joseph says, anyway, it's like, yeah. What did I forgot what I said. It probably has 20 million people, and only 100 people have a problem. Something serious like that. Out of 20 million people, think about it, 20 million people. Let's see. Joseph says, "I'm not married yet, but having kids scares me." Okay, why? Why are you scared? Why are you nervous, bro? Okay, David says, I don't even know. It's more like excitement and just being able to give the baby the best life possible. Yeah, the best life possible. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about Philippine life here. I mean, they're very simple here, and they're very family oriented. And, the kids, they have a great time, and they go out and play and all this kind of stuff. And if you give all that natural kind of simple time with them, and spend time with them, and talk with them, and play with them, and all that kind of stuff, then that's what I recommend. I saw this one video. This lady had a baby, and she just gave it an iPad. I'm thinking, okay, she's just going to let the baby play on the iPad and not spending time with it. You know, that's not in the Philippines, by the way. Okay, it's USA. Sure. Anyway, yeah, family time. I mean, Ozzy's old enough to know those old family shows, man. I miss those things, those old family shows, because you learned so much with those old family shows, about virtues, values, all that kind of stuff, and family matters and everything. Let's see, having to worry about them every time and the financial burden. Yeah, I think to me the financial burden's the biggest thing. Um, you know, because because of the times we live in. I mean, unless you're wealthy, you know. But but I don't want to be a Debbie Downer either. You know, if a young person like David and his girlfriend, they're both young. They're both able to make things happen. Not like in my situation where I'm being turned down for my age to work, you know. But yeah. So they'll be fine. I mean, I remember back at that time. I mean, yeah, it was a great time to work back then, and sure it is now at your age and everything. Yeah, I agree with kids. Should play outside and have family time. Yeah. Wings of Redemption says, Inshallah Ahumdullah. Anybody know? I don't understand what he's saying. Akash, what's up? How you doing? Mary says hello. Hey, Mary. Uh, Navy Woman was in here. I don't know if Navy Woman's in here again, but anyway, if she is, Hello, Navy woman, and how are you doing? How you doing, Mary? How you doing, Navy woman? I'm sorry, I guess so much was going on in this conversation. It sort of lost track of things. We need to bring up birth rates in America. Yeah, there you go, bro. Akash, let's see. Hey, Akash, how you doing? Good to see you. Then these are. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. The ones that are from Wings of Redemption, Islamic greetings. Okay. Let's see. That's what I figured. He is saying Muslim greetings. Okay. Yeah, I'm not Muslim, so sorry, I don't understand. uh, Akash said, "Hi, David." And Mary says, "I'm doing good, Sir Mikey. Awesome. It's good to see you, Mary. And yeah, yeah, it's great to see you." They've had a lot of people talking about the weather stuff and everything. Uh, you know, a lot of people get worried about that stuff. I don't really get worried about it. Do you, Mary? I really don't get, you know, I mean, I will say some stuff does tend to be scary. Like if it's really, really strong winds and I hear stuff blowing down and falling and all that kind of stuff, that gets sort of scary. Let's see. David said, Ozzy, I think we don't have to worry compared to, let's say, Japan or somewhere. Yeah, well, yeah, I think both. I think Japan's worse. Yeah. Akash says we have 9 billion population already, most of them in poverty. Enough breeding, I think. 9 billion in the world. And the 9 billion is just humans too, Akash. That's crazy. Good to see you, Sir Mickey. Mickey. You too, Mary. I think it's normal for me. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, I've only seen one Filipino person here as a Filipina. One Filipina here, one Filipino person that was like freaking out about weather. Um, Akash says, yes, David, it's horrific. I freak out about tornadoes, over in the U.S. If I think a tornado's coming, I'm ready to get inside the closet. I will, I will get inside the closet and just lay down inside the closet. I remember having a walk-in closet where you could lay down in there and be ready for it. Um, yes, David, it's horrific, and we already destroyed most of the nature. That's from Akash as well. David says there are other animals too. David, I think you're a big animal fan. I love animals too. You know, if you seen, I got one playlist that's all about my animal videos. And that last video I did, I put a beagle in it. I was telling Joseph, and Joseph put on the community page. He put his gazelle. Joseph says birth rates are low because of abortion and education system, teaching kids condom use. None of that in Africa. Are they? How's the rates over in Africa?
Gusto lang yung mga natitira.
Maybe they're not low in
Gusto lang yung
Africa if they're not doing all that stuff.
mga natitira, di
I
ba?
bet you they're okay in Africa. Let's see. Akash says, Mikey, do you think about things like the last moments of your life? No, no, and I never really think about it. Do you, do y'all? Do y'all think about that kind of stuff? I really don't think about that.
Sabi ng preview, sabi nag-calculation.
You know, I used to think that I could make it to 100, but now I'm like,
Naubos na nga lang yun.
hey, if I get to 75 or 80, that's cool. if I, Even now, I'm like, hey man, it's been a great life and everything, and I just live day by day now.
Or
So
live week by week.
I can live minute by minute if I wanna.
Not week by week.
Let's see. Wings of Redemption says I was adopted by two gay men. What? Why y'all looking at me like he? I didn't say that. He said he was adopted by two gay men. Why are you looking at me weird?
So ask him if he's gay.
Uh, you can ask. You want to ask?
I asked already.
Here, ask if you want to.
Hey, he wanted to ask.
I did not. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
If you were adopted by two gay men, I mean,
Confused siya.
you were adopted by two people, and you know that's all that matters. And if they took care of you, that's what really matters. If they took care of you. Akash says, "Do you feel sometimes like you need some hand to hold at the last moment? Why do I have these thoughts?" Akash, how old are you? David says, Wings of Redemption, do you mean a gay couple? There you go. Joseph says, hope they give you all the love you needed, redemption. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it doesn't matter about sexual orientation. It just matters about the person. Redemption says, I got made fun of in high school.
Yung pre ko, wala.
Um,
Nakalimutan na niya yung pre ko.
Sorry about that. And yeah, that sucks. But don't live in the past. That's the, you know, I know you don't want me to give you advice, so never mind. Akash, she said, don't give me advice, so never mind, just forget it. Anyway, Akash says Mikey was shocked for a moment by the question. Yeah, that was wild. That was strange. But yeah, I welcome weird stuff anyway. Akash says, but now the situation must. Anyway, how old are you, Akash? I'm still waiting on that answer. But now the situation must change a lot, I guess. Wings of Redemption. David Kenneth says, hey Mikey, can you please scroll up and read a long message sent by me if you don't mind? Sure, if it showed up. Sometimes they don't show up for some reason. Look here, look, listen. Okay, David, let me see if I can find the long message that David sent. Okay, I don't even know, it's more like excitement. I already read this. I don't even know, it's like more like excitement and being able to give the baby the best life possible. I read that, and I read the other one here that says, Ozzy, I think we don't have to worry about compared to, let's say, Japan or somewhere. So,
Sa
and I
likuran.
didn't really care actually. Da, 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 da. Every single thing that you put, long messages, I've read. So sometimes stuff doesn't go through. Yikes.
Ah,
About pandemics?
Kinabahan ka naman, Dora. Kinabahan ka naman masyado.
hala, hala yung likuran.
Let's see. Yeah, I agree with Ozzy. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, the pandemics. Okay, let me look for that one.
Alas 11 na, kahapon pa yung payday.
Pandemics. How far do I have to go back? I'm past Mary. And give the baby the best life possible. Or see that. Now past Navy. The farmer's market.
Ano siya, oh?
Um, yeah, I guess it didn't show up. Whoa. I went like,
Nagkataon na yung baby.
I don't know, 30 minutes or more back. Never mind, it's fine. Okay. Um, or at least I hope and pray. Let me see. What did I miss? Can anyone else see it? LOL. Joseph says, of course they have to touch you to change the diaper and bathe you. David says, yes, wings, we are inclusive. Ozzy says, or at least I hope and pray that he is. Yeah, that's funny. David says, never mind, man, it's fine. Okay. My goodness. I gotta turn this air condition back up some more.
Sister.
31 years old. Okay, Akash is 31. No, David, we can't see either. Yeah, nobody can see that message about pandemics. So I don't know what happened, dude. That's technology, though. Technology is not perfect as well. We said people aren't perfect. Technology isn't either. I mean, what is perfect? You know, I don't think anything can be perfect. I mean, some people would say the religious stuff, I mean, yeah, that could be perfect. But as far as like, everything else, and that's all about everybody has their own thoughts on religion and stuff. So I don't really talk about that. Yeah, there you go. He said only God is perfect, you know. And then, Wings of Redemption, I think he's Islamic, so he'd probably say only Muhammad is
Pero kung
perfect. So.
palengke, yung pang Halloween.
And there's no use in fighting over religion. Just respect each other. What? So, 31 years old. Akash is 31. And just trying to remember, he was talking about the. So, so you have those thoughts about the end of life? You're too young. You're too young to think about that. I mean, you're not the only one that's told me this at that age. Uh, sometimes. David says that's why I don't exclude anyone or anything because God made all of us. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying not to be religious, in the conversation, but I want to, but I'm trying not to. Anyway, I don't even think he is Muslim, just trolling. Yeah, I don't know, Joseph. Yeah, I don't know, and it doesn't really matter either way. Um, to me, it doesn't anyway. Sometimes, let's see. Akash says, Mikey, what were you doing at 31? 31 years old. I was married. I had a daughter that was almost 10 years old. Not 10, but almost 10. And I was trying to remember. I think I was working in a factory for Caterpillar, I believe. Yeah, I think I was working in a factory for Caterpillar about that time. 30, 31. Yeah, yeah. I worked for the factory at Caterpillar for 2 years building construction machines. And they didn't promote me, so I left. I said, okay, bye. And went back to school. Went back to college. I figured, okay, since I didn't get promoted, maybe I need to get more college, and then the college doesn't help. The biggest thing on helping as far as career is connections. It's not college. It's not even your freaking experience, really. It's really connections. But experience is probably second. Yeah. Connections and then experience, unfortunately. Sometimes it could be experience, but connections is very, very, very important. Uh, Ozzy says, David Kenneth, God doesn't make mistakes and things happen for a reason. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's sort of like karma. A lot of people here believe in karma in the Philippines. I mean, they're very religious too, and it does. I have that same feeling as well. Uh, do it, man. Be religious. Ozzy, exactly. Yeah. Joseph says, be careful to your karma. You can be reincarnated as a pig in an industrial farm. It's funny because Joseph is bringing up the karma thing too. And, which is, if I'm not mistaken, I think Joseph, well, has a different type of religion. Um, and so it's interesting seeing the Christian and the other religion other religions have that same thing on the karma thing. I think really, to be honest with you, I think we want to believe that. I mean, I don't know how true it is on karma, but I think it just feels good to believe it, and we want to believe it, and we hope it's true. And it might be true. It might be true as far as karma goes. I hope it is, because all those people that do so many bad things and everything. I mean, they need their karma. Let's see. At Ozzy says at 31, I was working at a rail yard in Worcester, Massachusetts. That sounds like a fun job. I like physical type work. Even though I've done a lot of non-physical type work, I really enjoy the physical type work. So I'm assuming maybe it was physical, maybe it wasn't. Maybe you worked, maybe you did something that wasn't physical. Anyway, David Kenneth says, at 31, I want to be a stay-at-home dad. Hey, you might get it, bro. I don't know. What does the girlfriend think of that? Is the girlfriend willing to support that? Let's see, LOL. Isn't karma a Hinduism or a Buddhism concept? I think it is. I think it's that too. I think it's like, it seems like everybody wants to believe in karma, or believes in it or whatever. See, it was fun. I was a crane operator. Yeah, man. I used to drive the machines, construction machines with Caterpillar when I was working there. I had to test them out and stuff. I'd help build them, and then I would help test them out, and also did the forklift in the factory. It's a lot of fun driving all those kinds of machines. I haven't done a crane though, but that can sort of be scary too, because that's a serious position, bro. You gotta be careful. Crane operator / truck driver. DK says, she better or I am leaving. Just jokes. Yeah, I figured you're joking on that, bro. Mary's back. What's up, Mary? Ozzy says, David. Anybody got any interesting questions for Mary? I find Mary's life and everything is very interesting. I mean, I think Mary could write a book about her life. I think it would be a book that I would read. Ozzy says, David. Joseph says, crane operator. That's a great job being up there with you, though, as what is that? Companion? Ask me interesting questions. That's a good thing. Ask interesting questions. Let's throw interesting questions at people. Y'all don't have to answer the questions. Means, Mary? What it means is, I've talked to you offline for a while, and I just think you have an interesting life. Hold on, I gotta plug this in. It's been fascinating, interesting, I mean, because I know you went through a lot of adversity, but the thing about adversity, it makes people stronger. And I see you as a strong person.
Maliit yung size niya.
And I see you as a strong person. Yeah. And, other people in here, I mean, I think Ozzy, he's been through adversity. I've been through adversity. Us older people, we've been through the adversity and we've gotten stronger from it, basically. But yeah, there's a lot of women out here that haven't been through the kind of challenges that you faced and have not been able to be as strong as you. You're welcome. Zaira, like done. Hey, thank you. Oh, don't forget to double tap for liking. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And please watch my videos if you get a chance. Okay, David says, hello, any questions, anyone? Okay, we're going to ask each other any interesting question. You say, hey, David, hey, Joseph, hey, Ozzy, hey, Ziera, hey, Mary, anybody. And they don't have to answer. You don't have to answer the question. But we'll do this for a while and see how it goes. Ziera says, my hold on, I can't read that. My is more, I'm very happy. My something is more, I'm very happy. What does this say here? My
My chain? What's that? I don't know.
my chain is more, is very happy. I'm not sure. But hello, Zaira. Good to see you. Mary says I can deal like a roller coaster life. Yeah, you could write a book and call it Roller Coaster Life or something. DK says, hey Ozzy, whom do you love more, kids or grandkids? David, are you Catholic? Hey, that's a good question. I like these questions, bro. Mary says channel is mono? Channel is mamo? You're saying your channel's mom be fit for Mary. Yeah. My channel Malidas? My channel. Oh my gosh, y'all are confusing me. Is this Tagalog? Joseph, kinda. David says kinda Catholic. Chanel. Zaira. Are you, where are you from? Are you from India or are you from Philippines or where? I think you're saying channel like CH. Yeah, exactly. Oh, your channel's monetized. Okay. Oh, she is saying her channel is monetized. All right, gotcha. Great. Here, let me see if India. Am I subscribed to you? If I'm not, I'll subscribe to you. I'll check out your channel later and help you out since you're a small channel and everything. I might already be subscribed. I'm not sure. I'm subscribed to like tons of people already. Let's see. Mary says, some challenge about my life now, sir. Yeah, I know some of the challenges. I don't talk about them though. I don't talk behind your back or anything like that. Oh, but by the way, anybody want to subscribe to Zaira? Um, she's in here, you know, she's got a small channel. Us small channel people, we're just, you know, trying to get by. Most of us, some of us are doing it like a hobby. But I know me, I'm doing it like trying to get by. Let's see, what's kind of means David? Ozzy, somebody asked you a question. I don't know if you're still in here. Maybe he said he'll pass. What was that question? Oh, about the kids or the grandkids. Yeah. Yeah, it was David asked. Um, my dude from Japan is in here. Was it Jacob? I'm trying to remember the name. Let's see what kind of mean David. Reginald says working until 2 or 4. 4. That's the thing about a lot of Filipinos in here. Like Reginald works here in the Philippines, working for an American country. And I want to point this out because this is part of the resilience of the Filipino people. Is he has to stay up all night, work third shift for American hours in order to make the amount of money he needs to, you know, to survive in his career and everything that he's doing. Yeah, working until 3 or 4. David says, I was raised, sorry about that noise. David says, I was raised as a Catholic, but I don't believe the exact strict path. My hometown was shook by earthquake. I'm glad parents are safe. That's awesome, bro. So I'm guessing you were over in Cebu? You're from Cebu or Bohol or Negros Oriental, somewhere over that way. Or Leyte, actually. Leyte, yeah, too. And maybe Samar. Yeah, me too, but I'm Muslim. Ritzy, what's up, Ritzy? How you doing? I'm doing extremely well. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. But you know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but what I'm saying is in order to get somewhere in life, people make sacrifices. That's what I want to say. I mean, because there was someone I was talking to and they said, hey, things will just come to me. I don't need to make any sacrifices. I disagree with that. You got to make sacrifices. I mean, if it's, you know, if it's staying up late, that's a sacrifice, in my opinion. If it's, you know, going to college, that's a sacrifice. If it's, you know, people make sacrifices. Ritzy Ranger, thanks for the hearts, by the way. Ritzy Ranger says, I got the news about the earthquake. Are you okay? Yeah, Ritzy, I'm fine, man. I wasn't in an earthquake. There was one in the Philippines, but I wasn't in it. Yep, from Cebu. Hello, Ritzy. Let's see. Well, that's good that they're good. Like I said, you know, I'm guessing there's like 10 to 20 million people in Cebu Island. So, you know, almost all of them are okay. But, you know, maybe there was some damage, though, you know, with places, you know, maybe with your family as far as that goes. There might be, but, you know, as far as physical damage with homes and stuff like that, that stuff can be replaced. materials can be replaced. Ritzy says, I saw it and ran here. Oh, well, thank you for checking, Ritzy. But yeah, I'm good. I appreciate it. Reginald says, sorry for the typo. I am typing fast. Oh, no worries. Ritzy says, hi, Joseph. What about the earthquake? Um, yeah, the earthquake was in probably about 10 to 20% of the Philippines. I was in the 80 to 90% that wasn't in the earthquake. Thank you for the hearts. AJ says, I heard there were casualties. Yeah, there's probably going to be about 100, you know, maybe more, but probably, if I had to guess, you know, I don't want to say a high number, to be honest with you, but I'd say probably at least 100 casualties. At least. I don't think it will get to 1,000. And I don't want to say what I think, but I'd say at least 100. Ritzy says, but life can't be replaced. Yeah, we only live once, so enjoy your life, people, because we only live one time. Oh, so what we're doing is asking each other questions, and if the person don't want to answer it, that's fine. Just ask away to somebody in the chat. Right now, we got Ritzy in here, we got AJ, we got Reginald is in here, and Ozzy is in here, and Joseph is in here, and Mary, I think she's in here too, I believe. So, and I'm here. But life can't be replaced. Yep. Numero cinco Francho. Okay. Try to think of a question for somebody. AJ. How old were you when you moved to Japan? And how much did it cost? You don't have to answer that. If it's a question that you don't want to answer, just say pass. That's fine. And I'm not talking about the travel part. I'm talking about in order to, the contract kind of thing. You had to do a contract probably. You probably had to pay like an agency to do that. So how much did it cost, and how old were you when you went to Japan? Ritzy, what are you going to do when you grow up? There's your question. What are you planning to do when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up? And if you don't want to answer it, just say pass. And y'all can ask me questions too, whatever. Ask whatever you want. Sort of like truth or dare in a way, Anybody else want a question? If you want a question, somebody will figure out a question. Let's see. I was 22 and it cost a lot. See, that's the crazy thing. This is the kind of sacrifice stuff I'm talking about, bro. Is my man here, AJ, did the OFW thing. I think it's a wonderful thing that you've done. And he had to make the sacrifice of that money to get there. Thank you for the hearts. Ritzy says, I'm going to be a NASA. What is that? Astrophysicist. High five, Ritzy. Will you still talk to us when you become a NASA astrophysicist? That's awesome. I'm trying to think of a question for Joseph. Um, AJ says, but hey, it paid off. Me and my girlfriend are happy here. Is your girlfriend Japanese or Filipino? You might have told me. I can't remember. But anyway, I think you told me Filipino, Filipina. Uh, Ritzy says, "Oh yeah, you are my number one asteroid customer. Thank you for the hearts. I bet you that's Ritzy giving the hearts." Um, yeah, AJ. I mean, I'm sure I think a lot of people probably envy you too, because a lot of people would love to go to Japan and be in Japan. She's Filipina and she's an English teacher. Dude, that's awesome, bro. That is so freaking awesome. Congratulations, guys. Tell your girlfriend I said congratulations to both of y'all. Y'all are doing very well. Go to Japan. Y'all both over there. You're engineer. She's an English teacher. Man, that's fantastic. Couple smart people. And I'm sure y'all get to enjoy the Japanese life too. How are the people over there? Are they mean? Are they nice? Or, just people? Sri Lanka has a great history with Japan. I didn't know that. Sri Lanka. Bro, I'm going to have to watch a video about Sri Lanka. Yeah, and y'all are still young too. So, that's awesome. No kids yet, I guess. Uh-oh. Is that? I thought that was a brownout, but the light's still on. Never mind. She's actually next to me watching also. I've never met a rude person since I moved. Yeah, I figured they probably weren't. And even when I was in Korea, but I was going to say that about Koreans, but no, I did meet some rude ones over there. Never mind. But yeah. But hello, AJ's girlfriend. Let's see. Ritzy says, cause during World War II, Germany and Japan lost to Germany. Kids can come later. Yeah, I think that's a wise decision, by the way. Get financially stronger. And yeah, I agree with that. I don't know if she's mad with me now. But yeah, I agree with that. She probably not, man. Hey Gerald, what's up, man? How you doing? I look lazy. I look like a lazy bum laying down here. Let me see what my battery is. Okay. Got the thing plugged in, yep. Okay. Well, you did say kids, so sounds like it's going to be at least 2. Hey, bro, Mike, I'm good. So, Gerald, we're asking each other whatever questions. There's I think, I know the number says 2, but I think Ozzy is still here. I think Joseph is still here. Ritzy, I think, is still here. Gerald, you're here. AJ's here. I'm here. I don't know. Maybe they're jumping back and forth or something. But anyway, if you have any question for anybody in the room, AJ's over in Japan and he's a Filipino. Ozzy's over in the U.S. I'm from the U.S. Joseph is over in East Africa. Djibouti? Djibouti, I think is what it's called. Anyway, if you have any questions, I know y'all might not know each other too good. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And if you don't want to answer the question, just say pass. Ritzy's over in Sri Lanka. And Mary I don't know who else is in here right now, but Mary is Filipino. I think you know Mary then. Okay. So for Gerald's in Bantangas, right? And, Reginald's over in Manila. Yeah. Reginald's working, so it's pretty quiet. But yeah, I think he's still around too. And he's working for an American company. So, Gerald, see if we can think of a question for Gerald. Gerald, what is your religion? And if you don't want to answer it, just say pass. What is your religion, Gerald? And Reginald, same for you. What is your religion? And if you don't want to answer it, say pass. Roman Catholic. That's a majority Filipino, yeah. And if you have a question for anybody, including me, just feel free to ask. What about you, Mikey? Christian. Yeah, I'm Christian. Non-practicing. Reginald's non-practicing Catholic. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Whenever you get busy working and in life and everything, you got so much going on, especially over in America. We tend to stop practicing religions. Grew up overseas. Now it's not always because of that, because of workload or whatever. Sometimes it's just, hey, I don't want to go, whatever. Catholic and Christian almost same, I guess. Yeah, I mean, both believe in God, Jesus, Mary, all that. It's just a different way, basically. AJ, you could basically say Catholic as a Christian too. It's more of a generic Christian. AJ says, "Wait, Mikey, you don't have kids yet." Oh yeah. I got a kid that's about to be 30. I got a kid that's about to be 30. Matter of fact, I need to make sure I don't miss her birthday. That's gonna be bad. Hey! Don't look at me that way.
What?
Yeah, birthdays are coming up here. Some birthdays. I better go back to the U.S. Don't have kids yet. Funny. Yeah, just one though. Reginald says your daughter is also busy working too in the U.S. Uh, right now, um, last time I talked to her, she wasn't working, and I don't think she's working right now. Yeah, she was taking some classes. I remember she was taking classes. This is yeah, it's been well. We talked yesterday, but it was very briefly. We didn't really talk about stuff like that. But I know about a week ago she was in the middle of trying to do some more classes or something like that. Does she look like you or your ex-wife? Let's say my ex-wife. Yeah, let's say she looks like my ex-wife. That's my opinion. Uh, Sort of like my mom, though. Now that I think about it. Yeah, ex-wife and my mom. Got some of my features. Think. Okay, for David, try to think of a question for David. So, David, you want to be a stay-at-home dad? Are you serious? If you could get away with it, I guess, huh? Oh, you don't have to answer this question, but is your wife going to work or is she going to be a stay-at-home mom? What's her plan? Well, not wife, girlfriend, right? Girlfriend, what is she going to be doing? Ain't bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. If I could be a stay-at-home dad, you know, yeah, I'd be down with that. Yeah, I mean, some people might not like it, but yeah, get to stay at home with your kid and play all day. Sounds fun to me. Could go fishing or whatever. Go to the beach. Let's see. David says one has to work or we will have to become creators or something. Dude, I recommend get a job. It's been what 6 months for me, and I haven't. YouTube's paid me nothing for 6 months. AJ says if you're going to, I mean, if you want to be a creator, go for it, but you're going to have to work too. I mean, you could do it part time. You know, over here in the Philippines, I can get away with it because of different factors. The biggest one is because my expenses are so low. That's the biggest reason. Let's see, not me. Let's see. AJ says if both want to stay home, just build a passive business to earn some income. Real estate is booming these days. As far as real estate booming, it's based on location, right? Um, so, what area would you be thinking about as far as it booming? Because I really don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. I know I have a friend that is trying to sell a condominium up in Manila. I want to become a stand up comedian. That would be cool. AJ, if you could have any job, like David, he wants to be a stand up comedian. I hope it works. If you could have any job you want, like somebody just gave you that job, what would you pick? And you were good at it. They gave you the ability to do it and everything. What would you pick? Ritzy, I should ask Ritzy a question. Joseph, same thing with you. Joseph, Ozzy, everybody, you know, everybody. If you could do anything and they gave you the ability to do it, what would you do? For me, it would be pickleball. I'd be a pickleball player. Let's see, comedian for David. Uh, AJ says creators make their bread through sponsors, not the platform. NGL, is that right? NGL creators. What is NGL creator? NGL, is that a Filipino word? NGL?
It's an acronym.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know what it is. NGL. Not going to lie. It's not going to lie. Thank you, AJ. Not going to lie. Creators make through sponsors. Yeah, you're right. You're right. As far as the big money goes, as far as the big money, that would be that's where it's at. Yep, you are correct, my friend. Oh, that's okay. You just taught me what NGL meant, and them too. They didn't know it either. And I've seen that before. I just didn't know what it was. Not going to lie. I have to remember it. Let's see. AJ says, I want Lewis Hamilton's place in Ferrari so they can almost win a GP this year. Okay, AJ, what about your girlfriend? What would she pick? F1 driver, basically. I got you. F1 driver. That'd be cool. David says, you want to know a crazy fact about me? Okay, David, what you got? He is too old for it. LOL. Hey, I got the young people over here. What? Karaoke girl. She's what, 20, 26? You're 26, right?
22.
What's her real age? 26, right?
24?
No.
That's my waist.
Waistline.
So bad.
Okay. Anyway,
Love like that.
she's 26 and she didn't know what NGL meant. She said 22, but she's lying.
So it's NGL.
My bad. David says, AJ, can I ask you something? She said, a biologist. Sweet. Man, that was a tough class. I took biology in college, man. That was tough. High school was easy, but college was hard. AJ said, sure, David. Let's see. Promise me no offense. Let's see. Eddie Vlogs. Promise me no offense. All right, we gotta see what's coming. Let's see. What's your name? Who's your daddy? He rich like me. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? I like that song. That's very good. There's this guy from American Idol, I think it was, named Blake, that I love. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, check him out. Blake, American Idol video. He did like that regular song and mixed it with rap. If you're into that kind of thing. I like the whole mixture of stuff. And don't forget, Gerald and Reginald's in here too, I think. If anybody wants to ask them. Eddie Vlogs. Hello, Eddie Vlogs. What we're doing is just asking each other questions, random questions. If you don't want to answer it, just say pass. Yeah, go for it. Let's see. Okay, David says, Are you back? Are you back? What you mean, black? Are you black? I figured he meant black. Let's see. Ozzy says, David, sorry I got sidetracked and just saw your question. I love my children and grandchildren equally. The compromiser. Let's see. My grandma used to say that. My grandma had 12 kids. And I asked her, I said, Grandma, which one of your kids you like the most? I said, I love all my children the same. They're all equal. And then the kids would say, that's not true. Um, let's see, black. Let's see. Oh, ha, ha, ha. No, I'm not. Oh, nice, Ozzy. That's amazing. Oh, AJ, cool. I'm not into that. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can. Okay, we won't ask. We won't ask Eddie anything. If he changes his mind, just let us know. Let's see. WSG is what's going on or something like that. I used to know that one. What's going or something. WSG, what's it going or something. How's it going? What was it? WSG. I used to know this one, but I can't. What's going or something like that. They don't even know. Freaking kids nowadays. David says, I am a L. What are you talking about? No, you're not. Wait, Ozzy, grandchildren. Yeah, Ozzy's got 3 grandchildren, bro. David says, yeah, grandparents always love their grandchildren more. Gerald says, God, guys, let's exercise our brain through the game. Yeah, if you want to do game, just let me know. What's good? What's good? Okay. I thought it was what's going on or something like that. But okay, what's good? Yes, I have 2 grandchildren. Oh, 2. That's right. 3 kids, 2 grandchildren. One's a boy, one's a girl. I'm sorry. It's late over here, guys. What time is it now? Probably like 11. That's my excuse. BDIY, what's up? How you doing? BDIY, Ozzy? I thought Ozzy is in his 20s or so. See, I guess we just need to hang out more, find out more about each other kind of thing. I do have my charge is on. I got my phone charged up. Let's see. Ozzy says, no, man. AJ, Ozzy's older than me. He's like the age of dirt. No, I'm just kidding, Ozzy. He knows I'm joking with him. Hi, Ozzy. How are you? BDIY. I'm good. How are you? Ozzy is so amazing. I love him. People love Ozzy. Dang, Ozzy, man. Yeah, you could wind up being a creator, man. People love you. Let's see. I'm good. BDIY. How about you? I'm good too. Ozzy made it in life. Let's see. Okay, so we're asking questions, right? I'm trying to give one for BDIY. You can say pass if you don't want to answer it. Okay, BDIY. What do you want to do when you grow up? David Kenneth says, oh, W. Ozzy. Okay, Ozzy says, glad to hear it. BDIY. Yeah, BDIY. What do you want to do when you grow up? Okay. I guess we're gonna have to play a game. That's two people that said the game thing. Yeah, my Instagram. Yeah, my Instagram is on my channel. It's at Vlogger Mike. Hopefully, beautiful a YouTube. Hopefully, beautiful a YouTube. Hopefully, be on YouTube. I think is what you're saying. Be on YouTube. Okay, what would be your second thing if you're not a content creator? What would be your second thing? No, a letter by mail. Oh, real mail. Can you contact me on Instagram because I don't even know what address to give you. I'd have to find out about the address. If you contact me over there, then yeah, I mean that's fine. I have to get the address. Oh no! Yes, I want to be a YouTuber. I don't know. Okay. All right. So game. All right. We'll do a game. Okay, I'm gonna give you some clues. Figure out the word. No score keeping. Um, okay, first thing. The words. The first word is um, breakfast. Is it unbelievable? Nah, that's cool, man. First fan mail. That's funny. What's up, Mikey? What's up, Bama? Hey, man. Maybe like have my own bakery. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, AJ just first. He had the first guess. It's not oatmeal. Okay, so I said breakfast. We're doing the word game. Okay, here we go. Akash is back. Breakfast and holder. Holder. Breakfast holder. Holder. Relax. Relax. Breakfast holder. And table. Different sayings. It has different sayings on the side of it. Or pictures. It has. They're very popular that people buy them like as gifts and stuff like that. You have to wash it. When you use it, you have to wash it. No, not teapot. I'm reading everything. Green tea, cereal, bacon. Nope. You have to wash it. You have to wash it. And set it on the table. Yeah, same here, bro. Same here, AJ. Close, David. Close. They have like sayings on the side of them, pictures on the side of them. People tend to buy them for birthdays and Christmas. Yeah, it is a mug. It was a mug. I was thinking coffee mug, but that's good. Y'all got it. Mug. Coffee mug is what I was looking for. Coffee mug. Okay. The next one. Coffee mug was correct. Or mug is fine. The next one is the word the clues, man. The clues is basketball, football, award, award, basketball, football, and award. Let's see, basketball, football. Not yet. Let's see, basketball, football, award, first place,
Cute naman.
tall. Well, sometimes they're tall, sometimes they're not. Ew. Starts with the letter T. Starts with the letter T. Nobel Prize. That's funny. LeBron James. Template. Nope, nope, nope. The last letter the last letter is a Y. First letter is a T. The last letter is a Y. Trophy. Yep. AJ got it. Trophy. Okay. Okay. Person. Person's the first clue. Street. Person, street, and the first letter starts with an N. Oprah. Person, street, STREET, and the first letter starts with an N. Person, street, okay. Next door, blank. Next door, blank. It's not what I'm thinking. No, it's not what you're thinking. Hey, Cash. A neighbor. It is neighbor. Yeah, next door neighbor. Exactly. Okay. Man, is that like the only N word? Okay. Water. Bye, BDO. Okay, water, ocean, fish, underwater, underwater in the ocean. Underwater, ocean, it's an activity. It's an activity. And it starts with the letter S. I thought somebody put Oprah again. Starts with the letter S. Getting close. Y'all getting close. Take care, BDIY. Oh man, I can't believe y'all said everything but this. The second letter is a N. S-N. I know you said scuba diving, but that would be SC. Snorkeling. Snorkeling is correct. Snorkeling is correct. Okay. It was snorkeling. Okay, the next one is an animal in the ocean, and it starts with the letter S. Shark is correct. Shark is correct. Okay, this one is a sport. Well, no, it's not a sport, but it's related to sport. twist for it. Okay. People hang out and they play this game. Actually, they use this. They use this to play a game. Can I give a tip? Sure. And this has been about 3 hours I've been alive. So I'm gonna, man, I'll do two more. Two more. What's your tip, David? It's not Uno. Okay, people hang out and they play this game. I think you will look a lot more better if you grow out your hair. Dude, I'm too balding. I think, I was thinking about getting rid of the little bit of hair I got, but girlfriend says no. Akash says, again, it's not what I'm thinking. I don't know what you're thinking, Akash. What are you thinking, Akash? Okay. Oh, no, it's not that. Let's see. Okay. People hang out together and do this, and it's not what Akash is thinking. You look like an English. Yeah, I think Akash is right. Okay, people hang out and they do this together. I see people smoking cigarettes.